Welcome to EDU World Space.
All right, chapter 4, problem number 5. We have two dogs pulling on two ropes. Dog A pulling at 270 newtons and dog B pulling at 300 newtons at an angle of 60 degrees to each other, and they want to know the magnitude and direction of the resultant force. So we're adding these forces together. I've put A going straight in the x direction. That makes it easy to find the components of A. So our vector A in unit vector notation is going to be 270 newtons in the I direction, and that's positive. Let's put a positive there. And we're going to have 0 newtons in the J. It doesn't even have a Y component. For vector B, we can go ahead and find those components. This red one here is going to be our horizontal component, and this blue one I draw in here is going to be our vertical component. And the horizontal component we can see is cosine. So we are going to do the hypotenuse of that triangle times the cosine of 60. That's going to be B in the x direction. So B sub x is going to be 300 times the cosine of 60 degrees. And B in the y direction then, since it's the side opposite, there's by right there. The side opposite is going to be the sine. So 300 times the sine of 60 degrees gives us those. So in unit vector notation, we are looking at, for vector B, after we plug that stuff into the calculator, we're looking at 150 in the positive I direction, and we're looking at 259.8 in the positive J direction. So the magnitude of the vector form of A plus B, adding those two things together, 270 plus 150 ends up with 420 in the positive I direction, and our Y component is just the same, 259.8, because we're just adding that to 0. So there is A plus B, the resultant, in vector notation or component notation. Now let's go ahead and add those together. So we are going 420 units in the positive I direction, and we are going 259.8 units in the J direction, or the Y direction. So here's the resultant. That's Pythagorean theorem to get the magnitude. And here's the direction in reference to dog A's pull, which is what they want. So using Pythagorean theorem, you get 493.9 for the hypotenuse here. 493.9, and that's in newtons. And using an inverse tangent, because opposite divided by adjacent, that's tangent. So inverse tangent of opposite over adjacent, we end up with a 31.7 degree angle here above dog A's rope, or yeah, that'll work. There you have it.